Hello everybody and welcome to Portal 2. This jumps right in where we left off at Portal 1. If you want to see the series, I have a playlist for it. Played it a couple of days ago. And we'll jump right into the single player. We'll make a new game. And start with Chapter 1. The Courtesy Call. Now I'll try not to talk over the narration if I can. And other than that, I'll let you guys enjoy it.
Good morning. You have been in suspension for 50 days. In compliance with state and federal regulations, all testing candidates in the Aperture Science Extended Relaxation Center must be revived periodically for a mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, look up at the ceiling. Good. You will hear a buzzer.
Let me just quickly turn on subtitles, if that is possible. Would it be in video? Not really, right? Subtitles. There we go.
You hear the buzzer. Look down at the floor. Good. This completes the gymnastic portion of your mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise. There is a framed painting on the wall. Please go stand in front of it. This is art. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, stare at the art.
Oh, great D.
You should now feel mentally reinvigorated. If you suspect staring at art has not provided the required intellectual sustenance, reflect briefly on this classical music. Good. Now please return to your bed.
Sure.
Good morning. You have been in suspension for 9999999. This courtesy call is to inform you
Anyone
that
in
all
there?
test subjects should vacate the enrichment
Hello?
center immediately. Any test subject
Are you
not emerging
gonna
from
open the
suspension
door
at this time
at any
will
time?
be assumed to have exercised his or her right
Hello?
to remain in extended
No?
relaxation for the
Are you
duration
gonna open this
of the
door?
destruction.
Ha! Ah! Oh God, you look good. Looking good actually. Are you okay? Are you? Don't answer that. I'm absolutely sure you're fine. There's plenty of time for you to recover. Just take it slow.
Please prepare for emergency evacuation.
Stay calm. Stay calm. Prepare. That's all I'm saying. Prepare. It's all fine. All right. Don't move. I'm gonna get us out of here. Oh, you might want to hang on to something. Word of advice. Up to you.
So in the first part of Portal, at the end we got out of the facility, but got
You all right down there?
dragged off,
Can you hear me?
unconscious,
Hello?
by what sounded like it was a robot.
Most test subjects do experience some
Maybe it was this
cognitive
guy.
deterioration after a few months in suspension. Now, you've been under for quite a lot longer, and it's not out of the question that you might have a very minor case of serious brain damage. But don't be alarmed, all right? Although if you do feel alarmed, try to hold on to that feeling, because that is the proper reaction to being told that you've got brain damage. Do you understand what I'm saying at all? Does any of this make any sense? Just tell me. Just say yes. Okay, what you're doing there is jumping. You just jumped. But never mind. Say apple. Apple.
Apple.
Okay, you know what? That's close enough. Just hold tight. All reactor core safeguards are now non-functional. Please prepare for reactor core meltdown.
So I did play through this game, I think, twice before.
Okay, look, I wasn't going to mention this to you, but I'm in pretty hot water here. How you doing down there?
It's
Still
just
holding on?
that genius that I
The reserve
have
power
to
ran
play it
out,
again.
So of course the whole relaxation centre stops waking up the bloody test subjects.
And there's test chambers in here that are very, very
And
difficult.
of course, nobody tells me anything. No, why should you tell me anything? Why should I be kept informed? You know, about the life functions of the 10,000 bloody test subjects I'm supposed to be in charge of. Why? It's close. Can you see? Am I gonna make it through? Not enough space.
Don't think so.
Just start get through
Oh
here.
my god.
Okay, I just start concentrate. And whose fault do you think it's going to be when the management comes down here and finds 10,000 flipping vegetables? Alright, see, no, I hit that one.
You just barely.
Okay, listen, we should get our story straight, alright? If anyone asks, and no one's gonna ask, don't worry, but if anyone asks, tell them as far as you know, the last time you checked, everyone looked pretty much alive, alright?
Alive.
Not dead.
Okay. Well,
Okay,
do that.
almost there. On the other side of that wall is one of the old testing
In
tracks.
kicks the
There's a
music.
piece of equipment in there that we're gonna need to get out of here.
I hope you can hear
think
it.
This is a docking station. Get ready.
That's not how you dock.
Good news, that is not a docking station. So there's one mystery solved.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to attempt a manual override on this wall. Could get a bit technical. Hold on.
Yep. You called it manual override.
Almost there. Remember, you're looking for a gun that makes
I'd call it
holes,
brute force.
not bullet holes. But don't worry, you'll figure it out. Seriously, do hold on this time.
We're looking for the portal gun. I know. I want to leave my beautiful home.
There we go. Now, I'll be
Guess
honest, you are
kinda got
probably
wrecked.
in no fit state to run this particular type of cognitive gauntlet, but at least you're a good jumper, so you got that bit of jumping on your side. Just do your best, and I'll meet you up ahead.
I like Wheatley. Some people don't like him at all, but I think he's
That's
cool.
the spirit.
And we're here again.
Welcome to the Aperture Science Enrichment Center. We are currently experiencing technical difficulties due to circumstances of potentially apocalyptic significance
that is
beyond
good,
our control. However, thanks to emergency testing protocols, testing can continue. These pre-recorded messages will provide instructional and motivational support so that science can still be done, even in the event of environmental, social, economic, or structural collapse. The portal will open and emergency testing will begin in 3, 2, 1.
Ah, there we are again. Bit updated on graphics. But other than that, we're pretty much still the same shell. Trying to escape again.
Cube and button-based testing remains an important tool for science, even in a dire emergency. If cube and button-based testing caused this emergency, don't worry. The odds of this happening twice are very slim. Please note the incandescent particle field across the exit. This Aperture Science Material Emancipation Grill will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that passes through it.
By the way, I love how the place came down in this version of the game. So pretty.
If you feel liquid running down your neck, relax, lie on your back, and apply immediate pressure to your temples. You are simply experiencing a rare reaction in which the material emancipation grill may have emancipated the ear tubes inside your head.
That's great to hear. Wonderful. Yeah. So we still get those panels which show us what kind of tests we are running. The first ones are gonna be pretty basic, but even those can get confusing. So we're getting the cube, trying to get it on that button. We don't yet have our gun, our portal gun, so we'll have to use these pre-built ones. And then we're gonna activate the portal to this room and get out.
Good. Because of the technical difficulties we are currently experiencing, your test environment is unsupervised. Before re-entering a relaxation vault at the conclusion of testing, please take a moment to write down the results of your test. An Aperture Science Reintegration Associate will revive you for an interview when society has been rebuilt.
This looks safe. And this time we're going down instead of up, which is a bad sign. Can't escape going down.
King, sentient cloud, or other governing body that either refuses to or is incapable of listening to reason.
I love these little infographics. Those are pretty cool. I think we'll get our gun now.
There should be a portal device on that podium over there. I can't see it though. Maybe it fell off. Do you want to go and have a quick look?
Yeah, sure.
Right, no, go on, just have a look about.
That's great.
Hello? Can you see the portal gun? Also, are you alive? That's important. Should have asked that first. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to work on the assumption that you're still alive, and I'm just going to wait for you up ahead. I'll wait 1 hour, then I'll come back, and assuming I can locate your dead body, I'll bury you. Alright? Brilliant. Go team! See you in an hour, hopefully. If you're not dead.
And this is what looks like drawings from basically the first game. But we don't know who drew it. And in this game we'll get to know a lot more about Aperture Science. Which is a pretty great story, by the way.
Some emergency testing may require prolonged interaction with lethal military androids. Rest assured that all lethal military androids have been taught to read and provided with 1 copy of the Laws of Robotics to share. Good. If you feel that a lethal military android has not respected your rights as detailed in the Laws of Robotics, please note it on your self-reporting form. A future Aperture Science Entitlement Associate will initiate the appropriate grievance filing paperwork.
Down we go. So I'm probably gonna go pretty fast through the first chambers, but I think I might get stuck on some of the later ones, because they tend to get really complicated.
This next test is very dangerous. To help you remain tranquil in the face of almost certain death, smooth jazz will be deployed in 3, 2, 1.
There we go. So we've seen this chamber before. In quite a better state, I'd say. Well, there's actually the button there. Let's toast the camera. Oh, get it. And yeah, if you watched the first one, you'll recognize these chambers. Now we go down, we place our portal, and get the second cube.
Great work. Because this message is pre-recorded, any observations related to your performance are speculation on our part. Please disregard any undeserved compliments.
Oh, last time I expected this to break down. And I wondered why it didn't, but that was actually in the second part of the game. And we still have these scribblings everywhere on the walls. From some other test subject, I assume. Let's keep going. And I don't know if I'm gonna do the co-op. If I'm gonna record that. I've played through it, I think 2 times with a friend, but we're German speaking, so we would probably not record it in English.
Fireballs, meteorites, or other objects from space. Please avoid unsheltered testing areas wherever a lack of shelter from space debris does not appear to be a deliberate part of the test.
Alright, there we go. And I think there are challenges of almost all of these maps. So if you want to be particularly fast or something like that, you can do that. Okay, let's get that cube. Don't actually know. Oh, there. Didn't know where the portal actually was. Now I think I need another cube, right? Okay. Oh. And you gotta block it. That's why this wall is here. And then we can take it up to open the door. There we go.
Well done. The Enrichment Center reminds you that although circumstances may appear bleak, you are not alone. All Aperture Science personality constructs will remain functional in apocalyptic, low-power environments of as few as 1.1 volts.
And I highly encourage you to play this game yourself. If you haven't played it, you basically gotta play it. It is kind of mind-bending. A lot like the first one was at first when I played it. But I'd say this one is even more complicated.
This next test applies the principles of momentum to movement through portals. If the laws of physics no longer apply in the future, God help you.
Mm-hmm. If I float into space, I'll know. Alright, so what do we have here? I can propel myself with momentum, as we have learned. There we go. Get our cube. And I think we need to get that up there. Here we do. It worked. That's kind of a bit fiddly.
If you are a non-employee who has discovered this facility amid the ruins of civilization, welcome. And remember, testing is the future. And the future starts with you.
Testing. The most important part about basically everything, according to Aperture. Whoa. Okay, starting to get a bit confused here. We need to get that cube, so this would be the wall that we will shoot our portal on. Where do we want to get it to? I guess there would be good. Let's try to jump with it. Yep, that worked this time. I tend to have a bit of a difficulty doing that sometimes. And there we go. We'll jump right in. Hope that it's enough.
Good work getting this far,
And it
future
was.
starter. That said, if you are simple-minded, old, or irradiated in such a way that the future should not start with you, please return to your primitive tribe and send back someone better qualified for testing.
Oh. I love this dystopian atmosphere the game creates. It's like society is at the brink of extinction.
Core testing protocols. All safety devices have been disabled. The Enrichment Center respects your right to have questions or concerns about this policy.
Ah, there he is.
Brilliant! You did find a portal gun. Oh, do you know what? It just goes to show, people with brain damage are the real heroes in the end, aren't they? At the end of the day, brave. Pop a portal on that wall behind me there, and I'll meet you on the other side of the room. Okay, listen. Let me lay something on you here. It's pretty heavy. They told me never, never, ever to disengage myself from my management rail, or I would die. But we're out of options here, so get ready to catch me, all right? On the off chance that I'm not dead the moment I pop off this thing. On 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That's high. It's too high, isn't it? Really? That. All right. Going on 3 just gives you too much time to think about it. Let's go on 1 this time. Okay. Ready? 1. Catch me! Catch! Ow! Ow! I'm not dead. I'm not dead. Plug me into that stick on the wall over there, yeah? And I'll show you something. You'll be impressed by this.
Nice observation skills, Wheatley.
Yeah, I can't do it if you're watching. Seriously, I'm not joking. Could you just turn around for a second?
Yeah, just in a second. Alright then.
I can't. Alright, you can turn around now. Bam! Secret panel. That I opened while your back was turned. Pick me up. Let's get out of here. And off we go. Look at this. No rail to tell us where to go. Oh, this is brilliant. We can go wherever we want. Just, hold on though, where are we going? Seriously. Hang on, let me just get my bearings. Just follow the rail, actually. Oh no. Yes, hello, we're not stopping. Don't make eye contact, whatever you do. No, thanks, we're good. Appreciate it. Keep moving, keep moving.
And there we go. Now at the start of the next chapter I'll pause. I think this is going to be it for this video. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. If you have enjoyed, please remember to leave me a like. I also want to remind you about that poll that I have set up in the description. And if you have any constructive criticism, any feedback, feel free to tell me in the comments. Other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Have a wonderful day. And goodbye.